One of the most precious things we can give ourselves and others is to build a wisdom well, to send that bucket deeper than the surface mind, to find the wealth of wisdom that is waiting within each and every one of us. Yes, it might mean that we have to learn the skills that really help to dig through those rocks, to patiently send down that bucket, even to craft the right bucket so that we don't waste that water. And then to learn how to draw that water out, to find that wisdom and to translate it into words. To coach inner wisdom is to create a space for someone where they come up with a question, where they are inquiring into something that's important in their lives, whether this is a decision that they're facing, an inner obstacle that they're trying to overcome, or a goal, some kind of dream or aspiration that they're working towards, and they're hitting some kind of barrier and want solutions. Our job as coaches is not just to find surface solutions, to drag that bucket along the ground. If we are to coach at really deep, beautiful levels, we can help ourselves and others to build wisdom wells. Some key things that really help are silence, space, being able to ask the right questions where the buckets are actually the metaphor for the questions that we ask. And to be patient with someone as we take their attention gently away from the surface mind where the question arose to a deeper part of them. Now, this doesn't have to be technical, and it might sound strange. What do we mean by deeper? We all have depth to us. We all have a surface mind that rambles on, sometimes like a torture chamber. And we have depth, we have knowing, we have insight. One of the tips I can highlight for you is to remember this. The part of the mind that asks the question, where the question is being formulated, is usually the surface. And that part of our mind doesn't have the answer. But a lot of us put our attention on the question instead of realizing that we can actually move our attention, like sending that bucket down. And just shifting attention can mean the world in terms of suddenly seeing things differently, suddenly having clarity. A little bit like switching on the light in a dark room. Suddenly what looked confusing and perhaps frightening is suddenly clear. To coach inner wisdom, we need to build inner wells. We need to have the skills to break through those inner obstacles, using silence, creating a space for somebody to feel unjudged, no pressure, no agenda. And then to craft questions that help, to ask the kind of questions that make for solid, good buckets. And then to help our clients to drop their attention deeper than the surface mind, and to give them the gift of discovering that they truly do have wisdom within them.